The first time I saw you. The first time I saw you, I was mentally counting the moles on the skin that wrapped your face. It was a constellation that curved my lips only upwards. The more I saw of you, the stars kept skipping on your skin under a sheet of sunlight, and by the time your lips and mine were aligned, we flared our nostrils and smiled together. It felt like holding your hand, braiding our fingers, crisscross, but tight, only because holding it any other way just wouldn't be right. Remember how many times I blinked my eyes, licked my lip, and stared outside? I wasn't distracted. I couldn't keep pace with the galaxy in front of my eyes. This one time you smiled so suddenly, I realized that a part of your cheek is always so shy that it digs deep to dimples and your nose bumps up with a highlight. Before I even saw this, the mole on your nose has always been, will always be my favorite. My palms, smaller than yours, your fingers longer than mine. And when we lifted our arms and placed our palms across one another, with just enough space in between to breathe in the breath of distance, my heart skipped a beat. We've had so many conversations since then. We gathered for movie dates, coffee, and chased breakfast meals. You nibbled on my nights and I ate your days whole. I have pictures of spaghetti fangs falling off your mouth in that red t-shirt. How did you manage to look that cute? And your morning face was love personified. And even though I saw you from a hole in a screen on Skype, distance didn't stop us from spilling those 3 words over and again and again. For all my sleepless nights, you'd pull out bedtime stories like they were lying in your pant pocket. You would come pick me up in the dreams and we'd always be space scientists or astronauts with high-tech possibilities. We would land up roller skating in space. It was marvelous. We saw the moon rise and the sunset while being in a spaceship. But then there were times when you couldn't fall to bed. I tried to tell you a story too. Of course, I couldn't feed you with my poems of periods and prostitution, so my stories had hungry monsters deep diving into a bowl of Bonvita. Okay, it wasn't so tough to tuck you into bed, but every time I tried, our conversations were more laughter than words after that. Less sleep, but we had a good time, didn't we? Our time zones were so drastically different that we'd be missing out on one another so often that you started recording songs for me. So I woke up to voice notes of new songs with special prologues. I just locked my room's door to eat dessert alone. I plugged in, heard your voice note. I knew it's going to be a song, but when you took my name instead of Delilah's, I smiled my broadest smile. Your voice was my wonderland. Now, Hey There, Delilah is one of my go-to songs, but your voice note version of it. If I could melt walls, eat distance, or travel, I would do it all. I would do all it takes to be in your lap while facing that face, and I would hug you bare tight. We would make up for all the love that we've lost. You became my favorite person so easily. Every now I try to write a love poem. Jack Johnson plays banana pancakes in my ears, but all I can hear is you singing it. Of course, you were love, one of a kind, but also the one who walked away. I keep wondering if you hadn't given me those 3 words, you wouldn't ask me to return them to you. Okay, I understand that you had to gift wrap them before giving it to your special someone else, but I haven't felt like giving my 3 words to anyone else. You know, it's been more than 180 days now. I have eaten pancakes every time I've thought of that face. This hasn't gotten easier. My words have only gotten heavier. So I'll give my 3 words back to you again today. And I know that it's around minus 14 degrees there, but I hope that in this cold, you can dig a warm place and let my words stay.
Hi guys, if you really like what we are doing here, please like and share our content and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link is in the description below. Keep watching kalArt.